Oliveria versus Gamrot. Immediate reaction and breakdown, except it's never an immediate reaction. I'm always in bed at 9:30, so I watch it in the morning after pancakes and a coffee, so my brain is much clearer for it. What do we think? Well, Oliveria's guard work is so brilliant. He uses a lot of omoplata and a lot of calf slicer, and even though one's an attack at the arm and the shoulder and one's an attack at the leg, they kind of serve the same purpose. In this match, it was the omoplata. In the first round, he's using the omoplata, and it's turning Gamrot away, so Gamrot can't turn back and punch him, overhooking the glove, not grabbing the glove, but overhooking the glove, turning him away so Gamrot can't turn back and punch him. And then, because of the reach of Oliveira, once he's turned him away enough and they think they're going to limp their arm out or limp their leg out if it's a calf slicer, two very low percentage submissions that rarely result in a finish. Once they try and turn away, Oliveira is just straight onto the back, and he had the back for almost all of round one. Gamrot showed some good defense, but he was on the back for most of the round. Once he's getting a body triangle, no one's escaped. I can't think of anyone who's actually escaped the back control. I can think of people who've rowed out the round, but not escaped. Round two, Oliveira's just kind of doing his usual striking, walking up quite high with a lot of knee feints and taking a lot of right hands. If this was a Fiziev kind of guy, especially coming off of the fight with Topuria, that would have been very dangerous. But Gamrot, he has good striking, he has good tie, but because his feet are floating around the space, it's never that solid connection. Plus, he's not like huge for the division. He's not known for his hitting, but he was still landing clean. But Oliveira will often take that shot to the chin and grab his collar tie into his uppercuts and his knees. And one thing that is it's incredibly tiring. Even like 7 minutes, 8 minutes into the fight, someone with good enough cardio like Gamrot, it's very tiring getting moved around that space. And every time you use your big effort to punch, you get your head pulled down into some kind of uppercut or some kind of knee, some kind of right straight when you pop up, that whack-a-mole that he did on Justin Gaethje. Ooh. It is a painful situation, and it gasses you out. We saw this with Cain Velasquez when he fought Fabricio Verdum. Cain Velasquez is charging in, and even just Fabricio Verdum hanging on the neck with that collar tie after Cain Velasquez's big combinations gasses you out. And then Oliveira gets that body lock. Because he stood up tall, Gamrot's trying to punch, his elbows flare out. He's trying to punch around the shoulders, around the high guard of Oliveira. Because his elbows flare out, it gives that body lock nice and easy for Oliveira. Oliveira hits that tight waist. He switches to a Yazdani underhook. He puts his underhook really high on the shoulder, which, it kind of breaks the whizzer off of Gamrot. He gets the back and just applying that rear naked choke, even across the jaw, which a black belt, really high level submission artist like Oliveira, it's still going to choke you and potentially fracture your jaw if you don't tap. So really good win for Oliveira. It's one of these fights where I like both people absolutely loads. So, a little bit gutted for Gamrot, but also really happy for Oliveira. I wonder who's next for him. It'd be nice to see that fight made with Fiziev, but it's a crazy division. Realistically, he could end up fighting Paddy or something like that. We never know.